Hey everybody, it's part 2 to this. Okay. Last DVD that I need to show, the last DVD of mine that I need to show. I had a Mel Gibson moment for a while. Tequila Sunrise and Conspiracy Theory. Both of these are really good, and I don't know, I kind of like Tequila Sunrise a little bit better. But I really did like Conspiracy Theory. I don't know if I can tell you when both of these was made or not. Oh wait, Tequila Sunrise was made in 1988. Conspiracy Theory was made in 1997. Male's the man for screen excitement. Mel Gibson leads Kurt Russell and Michelle Pfeiffer in Tequila Sunrise. Robert Downey writes and directs a volatile mix of romance and suspense involving a contraband smuggler, Gibson, who claims he's gone straight, a cop, Russell, who's a boyhood pal of the smuggler, and a restaurateur, Michelle Pfeiffer, who may be a pawn in the man's moves and counter moves. Yeah, basically, the whole time he is in love with her. But she at first ends up with him. He's using her. I'm sorry, yeah, he loves her, but I think he's basically using her. But the whole time he is the one who's truly in love with her. He has a kid, and yes, he was a smuggler, and he's being forced back into it, basically by his ex-partner or something. And she gets kidnapped. He saves her. I'm not going to tell you too much, though. Gibson brings gonzo brilliance to Conspiracy Theory, starring with Julia Roberts in a funny, fierce thriller about a New York cabbie who becomes a hunted man when one of his crackpot theories turns out to be ominously true. Richard Donner directs this wild action ride. In this one, he actually acts like he's a little cuckoo. But there is a reason that he acts all cuckoo. He's like one of them people who's brainwashed, basically, but he doesn't know he's brainwashed. Her father got murdered like a couple of years ago, I guess, or something. At first, everybody thinks it's him. It wasn't him. Even he thinks it's him because he doesn't remember. He's actually totally in love with her, but she doesn't remember him. But they met once before at one of the trials her father did. Later on, do they realize it wasn't him at all? She saves him. She's already fallen in love with him. The thing of it is, I really love the end scene. I know eventually they'll get together. Because at the end, he has to fake his own death. At the end, he lets her know that he's alive. Because at the end, she leaves the button he gave her at his grave. She finds it pinned to her horses. She used to love riding. She doesn't. She stopped. Now she's riding again. She finds it pinned to her horse's thing you put under the saddle. I loved that. As soon as she... Ignore that because that just says a scan has started. But it's saying that... Give me 1 minute, okay, people? Okay. It's, but it's saying that, like, she goes, like, oh, crap. Like, she's, like, got this oh, crap moment. Like, she knows. And she's looking around for him. He's in a car, basically watching her with the two protective people. You could tell he said, no, like, don't even think about it. Not the dude that was protecting him. Don't even think about it. Not right now, at least. You can tell later on they're going to get together. They are. You can tell it. I just wish they make a part 2 so I'd know for sure that they got together. I don't know if any one of them had any special features. Well, Tequila Sunrise has commentary and a trailer. Conspiracy Theory only has a trailer and production notes. No trailer. There's production notes. That's it. Okay, before I show you the VHSs that I watched, I only watched 2 of mine. I did borrow 3 movies. One of them it's like a recording that I did. So I just tell you it's on one of them recorded things. But I'll just show you the one that ain't recorded first. Every time I look at this, it makes me laugh. Sad is, I'm thinking at least one of she's dead, I know. But it's got a Still Getty on it. Sad she died. Stop her, my mom will shoot. This was my mom's. Detective Joe Bomoskis, I think. Mom is in town for a visit. She did the laundry, washed the windows, and scrubbed the floors. Now she's going to clean up the streets. She wants to find out about Moore's life and everything. This was made 1992. Los Angeles Police Sergeant Joe, I don't even know if I'm saying this name right, Bomiski has his life turned upside down when his feisty mother Tootie comes to town for a rare visit. Mom is soon rearranging Joe's bachelor pad and meddling in his affairs, much to his embarrassment and the delight of Gwen, his precinct supervisor and girlfriend. To add to Joe's problems, Tootie witnesses a murder and becomes his unlikely partner when she refuses to divulge information unless she's allowed in on the investigation. Just when Joe starts to wishing he were adopted, Tootie comes through in the clutch, proving that mother knows best in this hilarious thriller the San Francisco Chronicles calls delightful. This is just downright funny. If anybody's I don't know. I mean, it made me laugh. This is the one that we recorded. I have to show you like this because I don't know if I had it on top. 2 minutes. Yeah, I have it, but it's not too good. I watched both of these, by the way. MTV Movie Awards 2009 and The Haunted Mansion. Basically, the MTV Movie Awards 2009 is basically when Twilight won a whole bunch of awards. And The Haunted Mansion, what is his name? Eddie Murphy? And his wife and 2 kids go to this mansion that's haunted, and she's the reincarnation of this guy that's there as love. He's trying to kill her just so he can get his love back. It's so hard to explain. You have to look it up to explain it, so I'm bad at explaining it. But that is actually a funny movie too. And I loved it. I actually feel real bad for the ghost guy. In a way, he actually died really young because he died of a broken heart. The movies that I borrowed. I'm going to show Doug's first. I borrowed this from Doug. Encino Man. I'm going to buy this movie for myself. Where the Stone Age meets the Rock Age. This is like funny, and there's only one guy that I ever thought was cute in this, and it's funny. It's not, what's his name? It ain't Brandon Fraser. I can't remember his name. I'd have to look at it. But this was made in. Bet you this is one of the ones that won't tell me. Darn it! I was really hoping it would tell me. Oh well. Starring outrageously hip Pauly Shore. I think that's who it is. Encino Man unearths the biggest laughs in 2 million years. The fun kicks off when two high school buddies dig up a frozen caveman in their backyard. Once the living fossil thaws out, the friends figure he's their ticket to being cool, but the plan backfires when the newcomer turns everyday life upside down, generating pre-hysterical craziness wherever he roams. Co-starring Sheen Aston and Brendan Fraser. You'll definitely dig Encino Man, the totally irreverent, totally awesome comedy that shows just how hilariously out of control things evolve once the Stone Age meets the Rock Age head on. Yeah, I think it's Pauly Shore. At least the guy that right there. Him. He's cute in this. And he's funny. Sure, Brendan Fraser's kind of cute, but I never was too big of a fan of him. I think the only thing I have him, I think if I've still got it, I don't know. I think I have one of the Mummy movies. I think. I know I have him in something, but I don't know what. I don't know if it's the Mummy movie, because I know my sister has it, and I don't want to get confused with her. But it's either the Mummy movie or this other movie that he played in. Just a production featurette and trailer on this. I'm gonna buy this for myself, totally. Crystal's movie that I borrowed, and you know she's the one with the horror movie nut. I'm glad she got this. The Exorcism of Molly Hartley. It's the sequel to The Haunting of Molly Hartley. Everybody claimed it was like a Rosemary's Baby prequel or whatever, but I'm like, no. It was made in 2015. Molly Hartley is all grown up, but the unholy demon inside her lives on in this all-new unrated sequel that takes terror to the next level. 6 years after graduating high school and discovering that a secret pact assigned her soul to the devil, Molly is suspected of murder and confined to a mental hospital, where she wreaks supernatural havoc on the staff and patients. Her only hope is an exorcism by a defrocked priest, looking to redeem himself and save Molly's life before her hideous transformation is complete. But Satan has other plans. I think it's the same girl that played her on part 1. I could be freaking wrong, though. Could be the same girl for part 1, but I'm not like 100% sure. But I know Devon Sawa plays in this as the priest. Well, ex-priest, I guess you say. I'm assuming there's going to be a part 3 because I know the little, you may not see it, but that bug coming out of her mouth, it's like a demonic-y type bug. It's got a little weird demonic symbol on it. Goes into another girl. But at the end, she acts weird. I know she does get exorcism. She acts weird at the end, though. I'm assuming she's still semi-possessed or something. And she's crazy in this movie, too. Exorcism Beyond One Truth. Closedale Institute classified security camera footage and director diaries. Oh yeah, okay. For a minute I almost forgot which one it was. I wanted to look at the special features. It was black and white. This be it. She needs to get a new cover for this, because this is like totally messed up. My favorite Martian. The Martian has landed. There goes the neighborhood. I love this movie. It's funny. I'm buying this for myself too. Normally this will tell me when it's made. Ha ha ha. Normally VHSs do, but sometimes they don't. This is one of them. They don't tell me when it was made. I hope I could read this. The back is kind of messed up a little bit. This hilarious adventure begins when all ambitious TV reporter Tim O'Hara stumbles upon a Martian who has just crashed on Earth. Thinking this is the story of the millennium, Tim schemes to expose the Martian, who has taken human form as Uncle Martin. Okay, if you hear me kind of talking that way, I'm just reading kind of because it's kind of messed up in the back, okay? When Tim's efforts are constantly fooled by Uncle Martin's crazy antics, he decides to help the resourceful alien return home. With the government hot on their tails and a spaceship in pieces, can they blast Uncle Martin off in time? Wild special effects create outrageous laughs, including alien morphing, cars shrinking, objects floating, and Martin's rowdy spacesuit zoot. That's the one thing I liked most. The zoot. I do like that old TV show, the black and white show that this was based on. I like that one too. That's all I watched right now. I do not know what I'm gonna watch next. I got some things over here. Hot Chick, another one of them Haunted Histories collection. And that one that had 4 in 1. Halloween 2. Bram Stoker's Dracula, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, and Underworld. I've already kind of semi-watched one. But I might end up watching either Halloween 2 or Mary Shelley's Frankenstein or Underworld. I don't know. I've semi-watched Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's all I watched right now. But I'll end up watching either one of them 3 later. See ya.